Oh my word. We sincerely apologize for the feedback and coming up a bit late. It's raining cats and dogs out there. But we're here, regardless. Behind the scene, there was some technical glitches we had. It's been sorted out. So, good morning, wherever you are. We love to say welcome to the Positive Show. This is where we exchange ideas for the common good of our beloved country, Mama Liberia, and ourselves. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon, and this business is all time bomb. So we're gonna rumble through the various segments as usual. We'll take the flag surges from the Ravens International Airport. Following the flag surges, we gave you updates from the traffic, vehicular movement in and around Monrovia, our health tip, commodity report, security alerts, our talking points, all package here this morning for this Tuesday's presentation. Today happens to be the 8th day of July 2025. And on a sad note, let me use this time to extend my deepest condolences to my mentor, my senior brother, my business partner, Mr. Alkina R. Phillips, who lost his wife a couple of days ago. May her soul and the souls of all faithful departed rest in perfect peace. So, Mr. Phillips and the entire family, my deepest condolences. So, best of our team when we come back, commercial follows. And after the commercials, we give you the various segments.
If you want extra small money for the things that you're not expecting, let me tell you about Momo Loan. It's fast and easy way to be free with money problem. Momo Loan, the new way of taking care of things when you not get money. The first thing you gotta do is to register dial *156*5# and you will select extra cash. Hey man, now one, that easy credit there. Momo Loan, they're not just giving you money, they are making you strong financially. Momo Loan, that your fallback position, that you're dependable. Go get it. Don't wait, go register today and control your money power with Momo Loan. Momo Loan, extra money for the things that are important to you. Yeah, I guess you need a little extra cash for those unexpected expenses. Introducing Momo Loan, your quick and easy solution to financial freedom. Momo Loan is your cash flow, extra cash when you need it, offering users quick financial support for things that truly matters. It's simple. First, you gotta register. Just dial *156*5# and select extra cash. And remember, with Momo Loan, we are not just giving you cash, We are empowering you with knowledge for a brighter financial future. Momo Loan is your cash flow, extra cash when you need it. Let's go. So don't wait. Get started today and take control of your finances with Momo Loan. Momo Loan, extra cash for the things that matter.
Whoa! MTN mobile money now to wake you for the first time in Liberia. You can send money from your phone straight to Africa, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Uganda, Rwanda, Mali, and Senegal. No more stressing on how you will send your children's school fees to Rwanda or your market money to Guinea or even order your goods from Ghana. Momo is now across borders, so just star 156 *1# select international transfer and follow the instructions.
Send money instantly and conveniently across West Africa right from the phone. Dial *156 *1# and select international transfer to cross borders with Momo.
MTN.
The wait is over. The time to win is now. Win Liberia, in collaboration with Love FM, present the Big Show raffle draw nationwide for just $250 Liberian dollars or $1.50 United States dollar. You can win a full package that contains 48-inch smart TV, 4 months of data package of your choice, and 4 months of Netflix account. Dial 255 *45#. Again, dial 255 *45#. The more you play, the better your chances to win. The raffle draw runs from now to the 31st of July 2025. The first draw is August 1, 2025. Don't miss out. For more information about the raffle draw, call 231-886-946151 or 231-778-249053. Working hours runs from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays, and on Saturdays 8 a.m. to 12 noon. It's the Big Show raffle draw nationwide. You can play for just $250 Liberian dollars or $1.50 United States dollar and win big. Social Night is that radio program that aims to engage listeners in meaningful discussions about social issues, community events, and present life-transforming stories. Get the latest G's, get connected, and be in the prize. Depression is real, my friend. Embrace your new beginning. You are strong. You are wise. You are wise beyond the 1,000 reasons why. You can be perfect because nobody is perfect. So embrace your new beginning with friends and music. With Social Night, you are not alone. Join us for laughter this and every Wednesdays and Fridays, 10 to 11:30 p.m. only on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live. It's Social Night. After the commercial commitment, we back. Of course, let us rumble through quickly. We told you this morning it's gonna be wonderful, wonderful, and firing as well. So it's great to be here with you wherever you are. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. Joining us is a wonderful thing to do, and you've made the right choice. Okay, so let us give you the basic commodity report. Gasoline is sold for 800 Liberian dollars on the pump, and the jerrycan guys normally sell 780, 790, 740. But interestingly, fuel oil is sold for 850, some will say 855, or whatever you may. That's the price for fuel on the Liberian market. We'll go strictly to the issue that has to do with our own security at night. Folks, we normally say that the gas on a wire, people putting on the houses, they call it the Zogo wires, Okay. The criminals have created another means of breaking through. Yes, that wire is no longer safe. Yeah, the wire is no longer safe. The criminals have created another means. You know, while you are trying to clamp down on them and their actions, they are developing new strategies. Yeah, the guys have developed new strategy to actually break through homes that carries that Zogo wires. They are breaking through homes, so it is not um, 85 or 95% guarantee any longer. The guys have a means now to break through that wire. So please be on the alert. You can do something extra for those of you who you know very well that your area is not safe. I will encourage you to do something electrical. So that's the only way you're going to be safe. Please, you know, when the kids are going to bed, everyone going to bed, you can put on your electric stuff to the window or to your gate. It will help you. Yes, it will help you. But that Zogo wire is no longer reliable. The guys have strategy to break through. Hmm? Christopher Fan, how you doing? Good morning to you. I hope you're doing pretty fine. Now, we want to say to all of us, security matters. Our security matters. Community dwellers, please, if you see strange movement in your community, report it to the relevant authority. It will help save all of us. If you see strange movement in your community, report it so that it helps save everyone in our community. We notice that some of the community dwellers, you are allowing the younger ones or the guys who carry on this drug intake to create their gaps in your community. And know that when that gap is established in your community, obviously there will be a huge criminal rate. Yeah, there will be a very huge criminal rate. Some will say, oh no, you know, like the community, they will not want to do it. And I know, come on, where gap is, criminal rate is high. Because some of these guys, when they finish taking in that stuff, or before they go and taking in that stuff, they see your little stuff around, they'll pick it up, go and sell it just for them to get something to munch on, to get something to squeeze on, to go and take in that substance. So wherever gap is, the criminal rate increases. With that being said, we want to call on the Liberian National Police to please see reason in doing your normal patrol in the communities. Do your normal patrol in the communities, especially these communities that are isolated. There's not much people in those communities, the far to reach communities. You have motorbikes, you have cars. You can do that. Reach out to those places because those deserted places or isolated places are where the crime rates are increasing because the guys will take people from one point and carry them to those isolated areas. And at the end of the day, they do what they're able to do there and escort the scene. So please, we want to call on our joint security to please do the needful. Yes, please do the needful. Your regular patrol in the community will actually give hope to the people and bring out some sense of security. Yes, it will bring out some sense of security. Let's go quickly to our traffic. But before we go for our traffic update, we want to say to all of us, as early as you can wake up, make sure to take in a cup of water, drink, make drinking your habit, if you cannot drink water, please make it a habit. It will help your inner organs. It will help you to combat some of these illnesses that are passing around here, most especially those who can't drink water. You come down with kidney stone, you come down with all sort of things. Yeah. So make sure to drink water as often as you can. It will help you to clean your system. It will help the kidney to function well in the body. And, all of the fluids and things in the body will be clearer. Those who are used to this energy drink intake, you need to stop it. You are not energizing yourself like you think. You are harming yourselves. Stop the intake of energy drinks of all kinds. That energy drink of all kinds. Stop it. Because at the end of the day, if only you can see the reaction of those drinks that you normally take in, I mean, you'll feel bad. If you want to put it to a bed, take raw meat, place it in a bowl, and then you place your energy drink on it and see the reaction. Then it will tell you how the energy drink can react in your system when you drink it. For those of you who love the alcohol, you need to reduce your intake of alcohol. Alcohol has a lot of negative effects on your brain. It has negative effect on your inner organs. So you need to limit your intake of alcohol. Yes. That's why you see a lot of young people coming down with all sort of, the people can say people sickness. Yeah. Limit your intake of alcohol. And some of the alcohol, they are not refined. Some of the alcohol you're taking not refined. And some of you can say you are a chemist, you mixing the energy drink with stout, you mixing the energy drink with the Godfather or all kind of liquor you get, all kind of liquor on the market. Some of you young men, as energetic as you are, you're taking in all kind of substances, all because you say you want to do woman business and all the kind of stuff. You are killing yourself, my young man. You are damaging your kidney. Your inner organs are being damaged by that hard substance that you're taking in. Why would you be in your 20s, your early 30s, then you're taking in enhancers, sexual enhancers? For what? Yeah. For what? Bro, your grandfather, your great-grand, they got involved with this thing, they did not end it. Now you won championship. So you need to desist because it has a serious effect on you. Your blood vessels, you are screening your heart. No, now you guys got to know this. You are overusing the heart. The way the heart should run, it will work double times what it should. And at the end of the day, some of you come down with stroke, some of you come down with all sort of illnesses. So know that your health is important. That 15 or 20 minutes you want to go, your health is very important than that 50 minutes or 1 hour you want to go. Yeah, bro? Please, your life is so precious. Maintain it. Stop the intake of enhancers. Some of you, they get rag, they get the tissue, they get all kinds of things. Bro, you are killing yourself. Let me leave it at that. On Friday, you will get more of the details of this on social night. Okay, so let's move on to another thing. Please make fruits your habit. Take in fruits. The banana, they are very good. The cucumber, they are very good. They have very good benefits for your health. You take in the watermelon, they are all good fruits. Banana, yes, they are all good fruits. Take in these fruits. Yes, you need to get involved with them. They are helpful for the system. All right. So let's move on to our vehicular traffic movement. let's say our deepest condolences to all those who have lost their family members and loved ones in a tragic motor accident, and those who got wounded on the during the accident that occurred along the Dixville, Quebec area, Badnallsville corridor there. Um, our prayers are with you. Let me say to the Ministry of Public Works before going to our vehicular traffic update. This has proven, it's been tested and proven that the curve in the Badnallsville area there, not just only unique to Badnallsville, there should be what we call a speed breaker placed in that corridor. It will limit the speed of the drivers in that area. The earlier part of this year, we saw a tragic motor accident taking place at that point. Few days ago again, another tragic motor accident took place right in that same area. It's about time that you act promptly to avoid the reoccurrence of tragic accidents. Now, the Badnallsville area is so narrow that Dixville, Badnallsville curves, they are so narrow. So what these guys normally do, especially during the rainy season, the rainy season is so tense to the extent that they are not cautious enough. When it is raining, please, drivers, limit your speed, because what's going to happen here is that the quarter gets slippery. And most of you, your vehicle tires are not great to the extent when you apply brakes that it will hold the quarter. Even the ones that have grips, it will drag before it stops. What more about you where your tire just like my palm, flat and plain just like my palm? We want to say to you, drive in the speed limit that you can control. Drive in the speed limit that you can control, especially during the rainy season. So when these guys are curving, they leave their lane and get on the opposite side so that they can have balance. So you now that coming from the opposite side, you don't know the limit of speed that person is on. This is how the accident occurred normally in that area, especially those areas that are curvy. The speed, you coming from the opposite side with speed, the next man coming from the opposite side with speed. And the both of you using the same route. You want to get on the opposite side so that you don't cooperate to the curve. The man who is already in the curve on his lane, trying to speed up and get connected to the other end. What happened there? Collision, accident, lives and property get lost. So we want to say to you drivers, please, the lives and properties are very important. Like I said the last time, the Badnallsville, Quebec area and that of the Dixville area, those areas, the road is actually wetting out. We have a lot of potholes on that Dixville to Badnallsville area there. Yeah, a lot of potholes, especially the connection between Dixville and Quebec. Yeah, a lot of potholes there. So at the end result, you will find drivers leaving their lane and getting on the opposite lane, and they are speeding. What sense does it make? You are on the opposite lane and you are speeding. So what happens? The next man ain't that careful. The next man coming to with speed. It's another accident. So we want to say to you guys, Ministry of Public Works, there's this issue that I want to bring to your attention. the Ministry of Public Works and that of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. On the Russell Avenue, is it Russell Avenue? Yes, 19th Street, Russell Avenue. Earlier part of this year, there was a leakage around there from one of the pipes rather, of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Engineers and technicians went out there to perform the needful task. But what was done have led to a hole. You know, when erosion is taking place, and when you see that hole, it looks very small, but it is really undermining the quota. It is really undermining the quota. If care is not given, immediate care. Yesterday I did a video and posted on my page. If care is not given, there will be a serious disaster. Because, mind you, that avenue is being used by keke, it's being used by heavy duty machines, you just name it. And that road is being undermined. That road is being undermined by the erosion. So the quota is only left alone. All of the sand, all of the concrete that been placed under there, been wear out by the erosion. Any moment from now, as it is raining, that place will be cut off. That route connects to the Fiaman Airfield area, not the Fiaman area there, where you have the Sotemo School connecting there, that 19th Street corridor. We have government officials. We have people who even work with Ministry of Public Works. We have people who even work with the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. They go to entertain themselves at Mary Shop. They use that route. They are playing deaf ear or laissez-faire attitudes until disaster take place before they get to act upon it. But then the damage has been caused. While it is still yet controllable, let us apply every effort to avoid the unexpected. Because as vehicle plow that route, the pressure is being placed on the quota and it is deepening. The water is undermining the sand. So the quota is just up there. You think say the road is pliable, but there's a serious damage. There is a serious damage under there. I think I need to place this thing for those of our folks who are following on the live so that they can see, because I love when I say my own thing, people should have evidence towards what we prefer. Let me place this thing here so that the folks can see. It's not about politics, like I always say to people. When I come up with these things, I'm not even connected to politics. So these things, I bring it out so that the right things can be done. Yes, so that the right things can be done. So if we sit there and try to politicize, and say, they want, and I want, whatever we're talking, it is up to you. But before the worst thing happen, we make sure to inform our people that we said these things, but the relevant authority did not pay heed to them. Yes, the relevant authority did not pay heed to them. So that is up to them, and you got to look up to them because they knew but did not act. Yes, let me get it. They knew but did not act. So that's why we're coming up. We want the Ministry of Public Works, we want the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation to go and check down there. Y'all can go during your lunch hours there. You know, some of y'all can just go sit down there lunch hour, you will not go back to work. Just take a walk from Mary Shop to the place is not far. Just take a walk and go and see what I'm talking about. Take a walk and go and see what I'm talking about. Yes, this is very serious. It has to do with lives. That place have now turned out to be a death trap. Let me put it that way. It have now turned out to be a death trap. It's right on 19th Street, Russell Avenue. Go and see for yourself. It's no joke. It's a very serious thing. My own thing, I can bring it out so that people know about it. Why people are politicizing issues. We go to the things that you may think to be light, but it has weight. Yes. So that's why we thought to bring it to your attention this morning. It is very, very serious. It is not a joke. This is very, very serious. Let me pin it out here so that the folks can see what I'm talking about. You see the whole, it's more about Mate. The erosion, the work that the water and sewer did there, it left a serious impact on the quota. The little hole on our quota, the water is passing through it and it's undermining the road. So please, Public Works, Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, you need to own up to it and act promptly. Own up to it and act promptly. Let me get it out for you. This is very serious, my people. It's right on 19th Street. Let me get this thing pinned up quickly so we'll go to our other segments. I'm taking up time on this because this has to do with lives. You have kids going to school, keke, applying a route. It is not healthy, my people. It is not healthy. It is really not healthy for us. It is really not healthy for us. Yeah, I'll say this. It's really not healthy for us. So, with that being said, let me place it up here quickly so that we get to see what I am talking about. This is the hole. All right, for those of you following us, this is the hole right there on 19th Street. Yeah, Russell Avenue. That's the hole I'm talking about there. So please, the relevant authority, Ministry of Public Works, the Ministry of Public Works, and that of Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. You see, the scratch of the place here, for those of you following us via the live feed, the scratch of the place here, you see where the quota eat up. That area had a very small, there was a leakage there from one of the manhole along the route there. So the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation technicians and engineers went there to do a piece of job to solve that problem. They dug a very big hole, and now after they closed the hole, they did not replace the quota from that end, so it left a serious dent in the main route, because the manhole that connects to the middle manhole on the main quota, that little space there, the water is undermining that place gradually. See, this is what it has turned out to be. So when you look under there, it's a very, very serious hole. You see how the quota dropping in? The quota have dropped in gradually, and at the end of the day, when you take the entire stretch of that route, the place will be cut off. So now let's go to our vehicular traffic movement. Those of you in the Beansville area wanting to have access to the Bourgeois Island, most especially from the Mount Barkley end. When you get around the Mount Barkley end, just drive through where they have the modern hotel. That route takes you to Johnsonville. Johnsonville gave you access to Bartonsville. Bartonsville gave you access to Quebec. Quebec gave you access to Dixville. Dixville gave you access to the Carwell, the Wet Plains areas. Those are all areas that are pliable, but as it stands, there are too many potholes along that route, like I initially stated. Moving forward, those of you from the Bourgeois Island side and wanting to have access to the Painesville side, you can also use that route. Now, let's move ahead. From the Monrovia Calcutta Highway, driving through, you want to have access to St. Paul and deeper parts of Painesville or the Roberts International Airport Highway. You drive through, come to Pacopin, get on your left. That place is called the Zizi Community Road. Zizi Community Road gave you access to Dupont Road. Dupont Road gave you access to the Rehab Corridor. Rehab gave you access to the Roberts International Airport Highway. Likewise, those that are coming from the Roberts International Airport Highway wanting to have access to the deeper part of Painesville and other parts of that corridor, you can use the same route. Now, let's move fast forward. When you are leaving from the Lockington end and the traffic sometimes build up around that corridor there, just drive to Lockington. You will have access to Billiman. Billiman gave you access to Jamaica Road. Jamaica Road, when you get around the bridge, drive upward. You're going towards Semenko. There's a road opposite there. That community is called the Doe Community. Doe Community is going to give you access to Clairton. Clairton give you access to Bartown. When you are driving through that community, make sure to limit your speed. Watch your speed limit. We have school zone there. We have hospital, and that community is densely populated. Now, if you want to use the main route, all you need to do, brace yourself for the unexpected. We understand that the flood, it is raining. Flood is taking place around there. The LPRC, between the LPRC and Freeport area there, yes, that corridor is always tense. And when it comes to the flooding situation, yeah, so we watch out for that. Those from the Roberts International Airport Highway coming towards St. Paul, you want to have access to the main Tubman Boulevard. So when you get around the SKD Sports Complex and want to, or you are indecisive, so I want to make this point known to you, you can get to where you have the right to play field. Opposite there is a road that leads in a community called Peloton. Peloton, that main route is called the Marco Pacler Francis Road. That road leads you behind the health ministry on the Congo Town Back Road. Congo Town Back Road going to take you up for the intersection from the back road to the Tubman Boulevard, the main stretch there around the 540 area. If you are coming from the main ERW area, know that as it is raining, around the SD Cooper Junction area there, as soon as you pass the police checkpoint, where we have the store and the guys are washing cars there, that area is water prone. When it rains heavily, that area gets flooded. So fast past that, the traffic build up from that point, heading to the Boulevard Junction. Boulevard Junction, take it as far as the 540 area. 540, push it to the Old Road, Nigeria House Junction, push it up for Catholic Junction. Catholic Junction, push it up for the main fish market, Old Road intersection, push it up for the Van Moman end. Van Moman gave you access to the traffic congestion. as far as what we have, the JFK entrance, where you have the Lockheed Pharmacy. I've observed that the police put a barricade. Sometimes they are there. Like this morning, I did not see something like that there. It is only one way in. When you get in, those that are on the avenue, you cannot get out from that side. Yes. So when you get in, you have access to the avenue, and you will head on to the bypass area alone. But when you are using the main route around 18th Street area there, 18th Street area, there's always a detour. But this morning while on my way, I did not see anything like that. So at the point in time, we understand that there's no much traffic congestion because it's raining and some folks are still, at home. But when we get in the middle part, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, like that place gets so tense. So with that being said, we want to wind down the curtains on the traffic movement. We say to the Liberia National Police, we appreciate your efforts. While on my way, I saw an accident scene around the 540 area. A black vehicle was involved into a serious accident. Yeah. So we want to say to you drivers, please, during this rainy season, limit your speed. Limit your speed. Limit your speed, especially for those of you who are on the highways. The level of speed is too huge. And some of you cannot control the level of speed. So if there's any eventuality, there's no caution, there's no means for you to actually apply the safety measures. Please avoid all of these things so that you save lives. All right. So we go for our commercial commitments. When we come back, what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be talking about something very important. Let me use this time earlier to say many thanks to Madam Judy Andy, who's actually doing extremely well. I saw something that melted my heart from the Osaka preparation, Japan Osaka preparation, where Sima Weefall and the little girl, her Kua, what's the little girl name? They were in a serious and heart-touching practice session with the Chinese or the Japanese kids, where those kids were singing our national anthem. Oh yes, it was so nice. I'll play it for you anyways. But let's get our commercial commitment to be right back.
If you want extra small money for the things that you're not expecting, let me tell you about Momo Loan. It's fast and easy way to be free with money problem. Momo Loan, the new way of taking care of things when you not get money. The first thing you gotta do is to register *156*5# and you will select extra cash. Hey man, now one that easy credit there. Momo Loan, they're not just giving you money, they are making you strong financially. Momo Loan, that your fallback position, that you're dependable. Go get it. Don't wait, go register today and control your money power with Momo Loan. Momo Loan, extra money for the things that are important to you. Hey dear, I guess you need a little extra cash for those unexpected expenses. Introducing Momo Loan, your quick and easy solution to financial freedom. Momo Loan is your cash flow, extra cash when you need it, offering users quick financial support for things that truly matters. It's simple. First, you gotta register. Just dial *156*5# and select Astro Cash. And remember, with Momo Loan, we are not just giving you cash, we are empowering you with knowledge for a brighter financial future. Momo Loan is your cash flow, Astro Cash when you need it. Let's go. So don't wait. Get started today and take control of your finances with Momo Loan. Momo Loan, Astro Cash for the things that matter.
Whoa! MTN mobile money now to you for the first time in Liberia. You can send money from your phone straight to Africa, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Uganda, Rwanda, and Senegal. No more stressing on how you will send your children's school fees to Rwanda or your market money to Guinea or even order your goods from Ghana. Momo is now across borders, so just star 156 *1# select international and follow the instructions.
Send money instantly and conveniently across West Africa right from the phone. Dial *156 *1# and select international transfer for cross borders with Momo.
MTN.
The wait is over. The time to win is now. Win Liberia in collaboration with Love FM present the Big Show raffle draw nationwide for just $250 Liberian dollars or $1.50 United States dollar. You can win a full package that contains 48-inch smart TV, 4 months of data package of your choice, and 4 months of Netflix account. Dial 255 *45#. Again, dial 255 *45#. The more you play, the better your chances to win. The raffle draw runs from now to the 31st of July 2025. The first draw is August 1, 2025. Don't miss out. For more information about the raffle draw, call 231-886-946151 or 231-778-249053. Working hours runs from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays, and on Saturdays 8 a.m. to 12 noon. It's the Big Show raffle draw nationwide. You can play for just $250 Liberian dollars or $1.50 United States dollar and win big. It's a dawn of a new day in broadcasting, and I have got news for you, radio and television stations owners and managers. Expert Communications Consulting is here to solve your equipment installation and purchasing needs. At Expert Communication Consultant, we are the premier source for professional radio and television installation. Contact us today for the following services. We build, install, and do servicing on towers from start to finish. We do a full installation of radio and television equipment. We soundproof and brand radio and television studios of all kinds. We do repairs on radio and television equipment. We do order radio and television equipment as well as spare parts from Italy. The biggest news is we have state-of-the-art solar broadcasting system that uses solar power. So look no further for your communication perfection. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation. We are located on 10th Street in Cinco, Monrovia, right in the technology building. We can be contacted on 231-886-462632 or 231-770-462632 or email us at owusup33@yahoo.com. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation.
Before the sun,
Your car renter is bigger and better with affordable rides for you. Anywhere in Monrovia is $5 or its equivalent for a ride. You can order a ride anywhere within Cinco and Central Monrovia and pay just $5 or its equivalent in Liberian dollar. Airport drop-off is $30 or its equivalent in Liberian dollar. And Painesville is just $15. Book your ride by calling 0888 111 222. Once again, book your ride by calling 0888 111 222. You car renters, your affordable ride just for you.
I live inside Singra.
Are you looking for that perfect live band to make your event unforgettable? Look no further than Shatter Live Band Service. With our exceptional music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to your special occasion. Shatter Live Band, the heartbeat of your event, bringing joy and rhythm, making memories heaven sent. From wedding to parties, they will set the stage on fire. Shatter Live Band, your ultimate desire. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or private party, Shatter Live Band Service is the answer. Our diverse repertoire and energetic performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band Service. Contact Shatter Live Band Service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band Service, where every note tells a story. Are you looking for a getaway that combines the beauty of nature with luxurious accommodations? Look no further than Woki Farms in Carisburg along the Kakata Highway, where dreams come true from rolling hills to sparkling streams. Woki Farms, it's traveler's dream. We offer a unique experience for all with a 20% discount on all of our services. We are open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And let's not forget about the food. At Woki Farms, we pride ourselves on our farm-to-table dining experience. Enjoy delicious meals made from fresh, locally and internationally sourced ingredients. There's no time to waste. Explore our farm where you can get up close and personal with friendly animals. A place with breathtaking views. You will leave your worries behind. From cozy cabins to elegant chalet rooms. Woki Farms, where memories are sweet. Whether you are seeking a peaceful retreat or an adventure-filled vacation, we have live band days and every Sunday. So why wait? Plan your vacation or outing with Woki Farms in Carisburg along the Kakata Highway and experience the beauty of nature. Indulge in luxury and create memories for lifetime. For reservation, call us on 0881 248401. From sunrise to sunset, every moment is great at Woki Farms because we are the ultimate wonderland.
The lion in the town, wash up for talking to
It's a dawn of a new day in broadcasting, and I have got news for you, radio and television stations owners and managers. Expert Communications Consultant is here to solve your equipment, installation, and purchasing needs. At Expert Communication Consultant, we are the premier source for professional radio and television installation. Contact us today for the following services. We build, install, and do servicing on towers from start to finish. We do a full installation of radio and television equipment. We soundproof and brand radio and television studios of all kinds. We do repairs on radio and television equipment. We do order radio and television equipment as well as spare parts from Italy. The biggest news is we have state-of-the-art solar broadcasting system that uses solar power. So look no further for your communication perfection. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation. We are located on 10th Street in Cinco, Monrovia, right in the technology building. We can be contacted on 231-886-462632 or 231-770-462632 or email us at owusup33@yahoo.com. Expert Communication Consulting, your premier source for professional radio and television installation. Yes, technology tried to fail me this morning, so our browser has frozen. But however, we're still gonna do what we are called to do while we do the needful this morning. Now, I thought it wise to bring this up because it is a very serious issue. This is a very serious issue. Some may say it's an old age thing, but I believe with the media, you, the parents, the administrators, and all of us, collaborative efforts, we can regain that sanity, we can regain that pride and dignity we once had. So what Rufus saying here again? You listen to the audio just played. You know the Japan, Osaka stuff is inside, and Liberia is going to be represented. So in preparation for Liberia Pavilion, Sima Weefall and the likes of others have gone ahead, to soften the ground and get engaged with the activities that is actually to kickstart soon. The kids that you listen to, the Japanese kids that you listen to, 5, 10, 8, at most, one may say 12 or 11. These kids, having been to Liberia, these kids are grade school kids. But You listen to them, they sang our national anthem very well. You, the parents, you have your kids in the various schools in Liberia here, your own country. Mhm. Our own self country. Let me put it in a simple Liberian way. Go to the various schools and the national anthem is being sung by our kids. The reason why we send our kids to school is to acquire adequate knowledge for future use, to make them relevant citizens, or whatever way you put it. I said the last time, our national symbols need to be respected, but we won't get tired saying this because what I do know, the media played a pivotal role in this process. The sensitization, the education that we provide each day will enlighten the minds of those relevant authority and the citizens themselves to take action. If we can start to politicize things and people adhere to those things, we can get engaged with the positive things that will bring transformation. And for some of us, this is where we stand. Folks, let us begin. If we did not, let us begin now to engage the school authorities as to provide quality education for our children, especially when it comes to our national symbols, our national songs. These kids sang the song well alongside Sima Weaver and the other little girl. Like these kids were schooling in Liberia. They sang the song well. When you listen to our kids doing devotion at the various schools, singing the national anthem, they like, even the elderly ones, when the national anthem is being sung, amen. When we reach the point where the three, bum, 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 yeah, 1, 2, you counting. It makes no sense. It shows your limitation. Let me play this thing again. So you listen to these kids. The children have not been to Liberia, but they perform excellently. Listen to these kids. 1, 2, 3. You listen to the kids. Excellently, they sang our national anthem. Eh? Even our kids. There are some good ones, yes. But I'm talking about the average. I read it. Then the instructors are standing there while the kids are taking that route. There's no correction. Race be united. All the words that make up the national anthem. Come on. Even the PB people that say now, people like bro with the PB people, they themselves, they cannot even sing it well. But we say we are citizens. Some of you who have obtained citizenship in other countries, especially the US, these are things that the government, through the immigration service, bring in their questionnaires. You see yourself studying to make a pass, because these are simple things but very important for every citizen to know. It shows that you are a citizen, not just by birth, but you know the in and out when it comes to the things that represent your country, that showcase you as a national. Patriotism, nationalism. We are not patriots. We just pretend. Because even some of the people who sit at the helm of power, big people, even some of your lawmakers, ministers, you dare them to sing this national anthem. Well, they won't. They don't even know the stanzas. They don't even know even the pledge. And least to say the flag. Because if they knew the importance of these national songs and symbols, you won't go to public buildings and see the flag in a very deplorable and disgraceful manner. Go to the Capitol. The place can call Capitol building. The place the legislators are host is called the Capitol. Go there and see for yourself the flag. The last time we were at the ministerial complex, the flag, those flags, come on. You could see them. But thank God that they listened to our call and took them down, and they are yet to be replaced. Yeah. It's better for them to be without the flag than for them to have the flag in a very deplorable manner in the open. Yeah. So I want to say thanks to Queen Judy Andy for taking Liberia to another level where the kids of Japan can now say, yes, I know how to sing the national anthem of a country in West Africa called Liberia. Excellently, the children sang this song. But can I also my children and sing it for you? Even the big people then say. But it's so heartbreaking. Yeah, so we need to do the needful. Like what I said, and I will continue to say, the Ministry of Education, you need to step up. You need to step up your game. The ministry, Madam Minister, there are a lot more we need to do. And I must applaud you for the level of work so far you've done, but there are still more to do. This may seem so simple, but it's very important. Reintroduce the teaching of civics in our schools. The teaching of civics in our schools will do a lot. We give a lot of eye opener. We make citizens that are coming up to grow in a responsible manner, knowing their roles and responsibilities, knowing how government work, and you just go about naming all of the needful things. But if we sit there and continue to add politics to everything, the last time I said to somebody, I said, when I witnessed the video from Bone County where Representative Marvin Cole was actually lashing at the superintendent for not getting him involved in the process, I said, these are some of the lapses. These are some of the things, because if you knew your role as a sitting lawmaker and how the various branches of government work, that engagement, you wouldn't have gotten involved with it. Bringing yourself to public ridicule. I said it the last time, and I'm saying it again. So even our people at the higher ups, they need, take up the time. Don't feel too big. The people can be passing with a book around here. The service book. Take that service book and do your self-reading. As a legislator, as a citizen, read, and you know the importance. You know your role and responsibility. People say, that Liberia, this too is Liberia. I hate to say that. It's just like, can any good come out of Nazareth? I say yes. Good can come out of Liberia. There are a lot of great minds, bright minds. And it starts with all of us. It starts with all of us. Our personal engagement, our collective engagement can change the narrative. We cannot always sit there and say, oh, now the people think. Oh, because they did it to us, so we do it to them. You are keeping the country at hostage. You are damaging the future of your children, all because of your political quest, all because of your ego. Other countries that are developed and are still developing, they have their differences. But what is meant for everyone, transformation, they don't temper around it in the line of politics. But in Liberia, it's a different ball game. When you are at the helm of power, you are seen as a target. When you start to do something that will transform the situation for the best, you are targeted. But yet still, some of you say you want to lead. A leader is a selfless kind of person, or leaders are selfless kind of people. Selfless. You don't only think about yourself. What the lawmaker did that day, he was only thinking about himself. He was not looking at the general population. Because you weren't called as an individual, but collectively you were called upon. Say no, you should have taken letter to you. Each of you, one. Come on, it doesn't make sense. It is about time we put our ego aside. It's about time we get engaged with the transformation of our country. It is not about President Boakai. This is not about the party that is now in power. It's about the citizens. And like I always say, the ball begins with us who sit on our various platforms. It begins with us. The picture we bring out there, the things we say about our country, the information we provide on our various platforms. No one is saying that, oh, everybody should be praising God. That's why I said to somebody, and I always say it. I am not looking for men's validation. Before I sit on the radio and say, oh, this and say that, and the best things in the interest of our country. No. I have no political alignment. I have no political interest. I believe in Liberia. I believe in the transformational drive of our country. That's why I see people, when I see people who profess to do the right thing, who said they would have changed the narrative, and I see them doing the same old thing, I tend to wonder. They are not sincere to themselves, least to say to the people they want to serve, or the people they ought to serve. During the past regime, we used to see ministers, directors, during lunch hour, they will go and sit to these popular entertainment centers. They will stay there until working hours come to an end. They won't even go back to the offices. They take government vehicles. They carry to entertainment centers. They burn government gas and fuel on their personal activities. Then why are you being paid? A responsible person. That's why I always, because we give birth to Ghana, right? That's why I always refer us to Ghana. We were always praising Ghana, and most of you always going to Ghana. Even the ones who can afford, you take your time to go and visit Ghana. You appreciate Ghana, the way they look, the way they are proceeding. A minister or a director, a government official, the car that is assigned to you is not your personal vehicle. They are meant to complement your work. So for any reason, out of working hours, and you want to engage into your social activities, put the government car down and get in your private vehicle. Go Ghana. Go see the officials of government there. When it has nothing to do with government work, they don't get engaged with government vehicles. That's why we want to say to the GSA, you have a serious tax to perform. The maintenance of government assets. There must be a mechanism put in place. You got government vehicles all over the place to entertainment centers, and when any accident or anything take place around that corridor and that vehicle get broken into or so, it is on government expense. The money should be taken to add to transform some sectors and all the kind of thing will be diverted in to buy vehicle, all because of the irresponsible attitude of a director or a minister who feels that they have all of the leverage and to do what they want to do with government vehicle. That's what we said. And we are very keen on this. Nationwide, after 8 o'clock, at most 8:30, if you are not in a range of the medical, the security, or the utility activities of a ministry or agency, trust me, we see government vehicle parked to places that they are not to be parked. We will take the pictures and we will publish it so that some of you gain the sense of responsibility, loyalty, patriotism, nationalism. Is not only through your lips, through your actions. The time government spending all the money, giving you money to do this and do that, those monies can be diverted to other activities that will benefit the citizens. Some of you go to girlfriend, you go to social gatherings. Your vehicle will be on until you leave from that point. All because you got gasoline, the slips. What sense does it make? And some of you, when you leave government, you just like, you have never handled. You see, some of you say you don't even look like a former government official because you don't maximize your resources. You don't manage what is given you, and it's not used for the intended purpose. So the crowd of the Liberian people, the crowd of the innocent people who should be benefiting from these things, they follow you. That's why some of you don't even know how all the money I collect. I don't even know how to use it. So, because the money should have been directed to the people it was allocated for. But you send it to your personal accounts. It didn't say God sleeping. You will not benefit anything. Some of you build and you got the Liberian people struggling. That's why sometimes you just see on a day your homes just catch on fire. You know what happened? And you don't benefit anything from it. The cry of the innocent people, God hears it. So let us put aside all of our personal aggrandizement. Let us put aside all those things that will hinder the growth and development of our country and look in a positive direction. I want to say to President Buhari, it was a very good initiative and the engagement you had these few days on the reconciliation, but we see more divisive attitudes amongst even the people who are in government. So in uniting this country, it's not just about a lip service. It's about sincerity. The ordinary man representation should be taken very serious. The ordinary man representation should be taken very serious because you cannot and in no way find yourself doing the things that are against the growth of the ordinary people and say we are united. or we want to reconcile. Even in the same government, they are fighting amongst themselves. So reconciliation is not just about a lip service or the conglomeration of officials, or you have the top notch, recognized people in the building in one room. Then would think that we've reconciled. I appreciate the initiative, but we can go beyond that. We can definitely go beyond that. The lives of the ordinary people through your able lieutenants should be reached. It is a bold step you've taken, but more needs to be done. With that being said, 0887 105 105, 0887 105 105, 0778 665 are numbers to call this morning and form part of the Positive Show right here on Love FM 105.1. Our machine is still giving serious issue. However, we await your calls. Let's go for this commercial commitment. While we await your calls, when we come back, we'll pick your calls. And at 10 o'clock, we wind down the curtains on today's edition of the program. This is the Positive Show. My name is Rufus. I'm pretty seated, awaiting your calls. Let's interact. Let's talk about these things that matters. 0887 105 105, 0778 665 073 are the numbers to call and form part of the program, The Positive Show, right here on Love FM.
Whoa! MTN mobile money now to you for the first time in Liberia.
perfect live band to make your event unforgettable? Look no further than Shatter Live Band Service. With our exceptional music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to your special occasion. Shatter Live Band, the heartbeat of your event, bringing joy and rhythm, making memories heaven sent. From wedding to parties, they will set the stage on fire. Shatter Live Band, your ultimate desire. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or private party, Shatter Live Band Service is the answer. Our diverse repertoire and energetic performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band Service. Contact Shatter Live Band Service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band Service, where every note tells a story. After the commercials, 0887 105 105, a limited time we have in our favor, 0887 105 105, 0778 665 are the numbers to call. Let's talk about these things. They matter to us. We may not be talking the hardcore politics, but these things are meant for all of us. The conversation we are having, these are bare issues for transformation. If we sit there and focus our attention, oh, politician, oh, politics, oh, this one, and the things that matters are not being taken serious, we will just be in a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. You did it yesterday, and the man today spoke about it in a negative fashion. So now he has the power that he had. He's doing the same old thing that you were doing. Now you see it as a wrong thing to talk about it. So you guys are just in a cycle. You just turning around. The things that you spoke about that was in the negative, you saw it and said you had a solution. You would have transformed it when power is afforded you. Now you have power. You go back to the same old thing that the people who were at the helm of power were doing. And especially the young folks within government. The younger folks in government. A lot of you have surprised some of us to the extent that if only someone would have read the minds, the way some of you spoke on those issues that you yourself still find yourself doing now. So this should only claim the attention of those who chant battle crowns and sing all of the militant songs and take placards and go to demonstrate on your behalf. They're only there to let them know that you are self-seeking. You see, the interests of yourself and not the people that you should be representing. You should be representing. So when we tend to engage you are so out. Now, let me say to anyone here, whether you are in opposition, you are in position, no position, the fact of the matter, where the truth lies, we will see it. Where there is the wrong, we will talk about it. And where the good things are done, we will also point it out and talk about it and commend you. We'll commend the commendable and condemn the condemnable. This is out of hand. We cannot still continue to do one thing over and over and over and over and expect different results. You, the young people, you go, the people put government, and the other people don't want to get the young people the chance. You are included. To make the change. But you become the worst species. When you check the rampant corruption from past to present, back of those people are the young ones. The same old people you condemn. You said, oh man, the old people that time, they are out of ideas, they are out of days. Let's take them up. And with the young people, it's time for us to lead. They gave you the opportunity now. You're misusing it. You're abusing it. You no longer have integrity before we say morality. Morality and integrity is no longer in your reach. You don't even know those words exist in the dictionary. You're out there doing unorthodox things. When they talk about it, come on, man. And the people did their own do that all time. But you fail to realize that you sat and said a lot where others were doing it. And let me say before we wind down the curtains today, to those young people who are too, you are too high. Yeah, you got a zealous, energy to get in the street in the coming days. Let me say to you, those people who are engaging you to join them, count just one of the tangible things they've done for you. Count una one, I say plenty, una one of the tangible things they've done for you when they had the opportunity. Count it. Point it out. When the people had the opportunity to transform your lives, they said it was not necessary at the time for you, so there was no need to get you involved into those positive transformational agendas. They clamped down on it. They had a windshield all wind up, tinted. Is now they can go to the trenches to you. It is now they can go to the place where they couldn't go when they have power. They can now go there. Oh yes, they are doing the needful at the moment just to get your attention, to join them in their political quests. I say to you, my young friends, time waits for no man. The time you're taking to go and do, I will say, and stand and do whole placards and do this one, you can use that time to build your life by acquiring knowledge, by getting your hands engaged into positive ventures that will yield positive results. When you plant corn, you not reap okra. Corn you reap. So if you use your time in a negative form, you get the negative results. Be cautious enough to read between lines. Ask yourself this question: does it worth me getting engaged into this? Analyze for yourself all along the period. Let's say for the past 6 years, what did I achieve from this person that is now calling me to go and stand under the sun in the rain with placards and chant battle cry? Ask yourself. The David Pumakwa used to say, when you go home, call your children. Look at them. So when you're in your little self corner, retrospect from the past years till now, the meditancy, your how do you call it yourself? What have you achieved so far? Then you can take up the time to make that decision as to whether you should form part of whatever demonstration or so. Or protestation. It was good being here with you. We're not moved by the multitudes. We are moved by the faithful few. Because we know it takes one to make thousands. And that one begins with you that have played your listening role, that continue to listen. And as we engage your mind on these positive ventures, we want to encourage all of us to take in a positive direction, regardless of our political affiliation, our political ideology. Mama Liberia remains the biggest and our common denominator. If we will suppress development, if we will suppress transformation, then where are we headed? In union, strong success is sure. With God above our rights to prove, we overall prevail. With hearts and hands, our country cause defending, we meet the foe with valor unpretending. And I love to leave you with these kids. Oh man, if these foreign kids can sing our national anthem like this, we need to engage our own children and teach them. It's a sign of patriotism and nationalism. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I lead and others follow. First among equals, of course, I'm destined for greatness. Mahatma Gandhi said the difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing will surface to solve most of the world's problems. Unquote. Have yourselves a wonderful and God bless day. Follow the rest of our broadcast.
1, 2, 3. Life and we shall be